Hello guys, how's your day going? This is Life Work in English with Olga, and today I have my special guest George with me.
Hello, welcome
everyone. I invite people of all the different nationalities, and we are working on our English skills. So today George didn't know what we're gonna do, and it's a full surprise for him. So we'll see.
It's a surprise. I'm ready.
How he's gonna improve his skills, but the topic that we are going today to look into.
Should we have a drum roll? What's gonna happen?
It's the accents of the English language.
Great, sounds fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Great.
All right. So before we continue with the topic, I will ask George a few questions, and your task, guys, to guess what kind of accent he has, where he is from. He is from Central Europe, he is from the United States, maybe he is South Africa. Write in the comments what kind of accent he has. So, Georgi, you moved abroad to work, right?
Yes.
And that's how we met. Tell me, where are you working, what are you doing for a living, and why you decided to move out of your country. But don't name your country, okay?
Understood.
All right.
Okay, so I work in hospitality management, and I decided to join the project of launching LPM in Riyadh, and as part of that journey I went to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and now we've just completed 1 year in Riyadh.
In Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
Can you imagine, guys, we are in Arab-speaking countries.
Voila.
Voila! Guys, if you've guessed already his accent, you can write in the comments below. But now is the time to reveal a little secret. So, Georgi, where are you from?
I'm from Great Britain, and more specifically to zone in, I'm from England, and I'm from a city called Bath in Southwest.
Southwest.
It's a beautiful city, a Roman city.
A Roman city.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So, guys, as you see, I have the fully born native speaker in my English practice.
No
so
pressure.
I had this idea about the different accents that people do while they are speaking English in my country, and not only in my country, in most post-Soviet Union countries, the Russian-speaking countries. One of the main idea of learning the language is not only do the proper pronunciation, but also there is an idea to speak like a native. Like they are trying to copy everything. And if they succeed, it means like, oh my God, you speak so good, like you sound like native. It's better to spend this time for learning new vocabulary, to
definitely.
practice, to speak, improve your grammar skills, improve your listening and speaking skills, instead of, trying to copy and try to sound like native. I understand that sometimes, even like my accent is not like native speaker. Everyone knows where I am, especially when I'm angry and passionate. I'm straight away, everyone hears where I'm from. My accent is very strong, but I'm not ashamed of it. And actually, a lot of people are telling me, I like your accent. Even like the guests, I like your accent. Where are you from? Like, I think like people have to preserve what they have instead of trying to copy how other people speak. George, you didn't learn any other language in your life, right?
No, until I came to Saudi Arabia and I started learning Arabic, but that's been a really fun journey so far.
So how is it for you to learn a different language right now? What it gives you, which opportunities, why you actually started?
But what it's given me is it's allowed me to, since I've come to Saudi Arabia, it's allowed me to break the ice with people I meet. I build stronger relationships with them because they show I'm making an effort with them.
Sure.
I think it'd be very difficult to do this if I wasn't in the country. I believe if you're going to learn a language, actually spending some time in the country is probably the best way to do it.
The best way to do it, yeah. Or in case you don't have any chance, you can join like an English speaking club. You know, there are some campaigns for the English speakers with the native speakers in different countries. So the best way actually is, yes, to join the environment where people speak English. But if you cannot do it by any reasons, just try to do it online as much as possible, guys. And that's why if you like learning English like this by watching movies, listening to the songs, practice with other people, this is the channel for you guys. So join us. So you can hit the like if you'd like, you can subscribe and continue learning English with us in this beautiful journey. All right, cool. So today, as we are talking about accents, Great Britain is full of accents.
Absolutely.
We all know it because we watch the movies, Irish, Scottish.
Okay, so you have Great Britain and Ireland. So Irish is a very soft Irish accent like this. If you're from Dublin, you speak like this. But then if you're doing Northern Irish, it's northern, it's very nasally. Yeah, from Belfast, yeah. From Belfast.
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got the Scottish, eh?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm from Glasgow.
And then, yeah, lad. How do you say, yeah?
And then you have the Welsh. Wait, 1 second. Welsh. From Cardiff. No. And then you have English. But then I think I'm sure there are. Obviously, I can speak more about English accents, but in general, I know that within those areas there are thicker accents in the other countries, but also within England, it's crazy how diverse the accents and that are spoken. You know, from you have a national language, but then you have regional languages,
sure.
And community languages. People, you know, it's very interesting.
Very, very, very interesting. Okay, I've prepared for you the different accents. These are the accents of different parts of the world. Your task, obviously, is to guess what accent there is, and there will be like little tasks to answer a few questions or something like that.
Okay, nice.
Very, very easy.
Catch the accent. Number 1.
Like, my mom's been living in this country for 36 years. She still can't get her P's and her F's right to save her life. She can say them just at the wrong time. Like, growing up, she'd be like, Joseph! Joseph! Do you want breakfast? Huh, Joseph? Do you want breakfast? And she always do this dip. I don't even know where this is. Joseph! What? Do you want breakfast?
Is he Filipino American?
You're right.
Boom. Filipino American.
Yes, it's a Filipino accent. It's very easy for us to catch right now because the United Arab Emirates, where we used to work, is full of Filipino workers, and also here in Saudi Arabia you can meet them everywhere. They are lovely, amazing, very kind people. So hello, Philippines. But the way, as he says, they mix the F's and P's, oh my god, it's like you will hear it almost all the time. Do you remember from the beginning for how long was Jo Koy's mom living in the US? He said
I'm gonna go 10 years.
30.
What?
6.
36 years?
Yes, listen.
Like, my mom's been living in this country for 36 years.
36 years, and she still didn't lose her Filipino accent and pronunciation. And it's nice, guys, it's amazing. Like, it's with you. You should be proud of it. So we've guessed
My mom's Filipino. That's the crazy thing about Filipinos. We're Asians. We just look Mexican. We look Mexican. But the way you can tell is just our P's and our F's.
Do you agree that Filipinos actually look like Mexicans? What do you think?
I think there's definitely similarities. The skin tone is, they have a nice tan. I'm very jealous.
And me as well,
yeah,
very white
over
people.
here. Yeah, I wish I had a tan like them. It's very nice.
Not all of them, but
yeah, definitely.
most of them, yeah. Okay, we are moving to catch the accent number 2.
Okay.
All right.
Catch the accent. Number 2.
But I've recently been invited to more weddings, and I went to one a few months ago and it was lovely. And instead of having a wedding cake, they had a spiral cake stand that had cupcakes all the way around and a massive cupcake on the top that I sort of had my eye on. The groom came over to me and he said, I know you want a cake. What we're going to do, the band's going to come in a minute. The band's going to do 2 sections. In their break, that's when we're going to do cake stuff. I said, brilliant. So pretty much every time the band looked like they were coming to the end of a song, I just stood up. When I was eventually right, I went over to the cake stand, I picked a cake, my boyfriend was behind me, he did the same, my friend's wife, 4 of us picked our cakes, went back to our seats, smug as fuck that we'd missed the queue. Glanced across expecting to see a long line of people. The only people that were there were the bride and groom having their photos taken at the cake stand.
Welsh. Is it Welsh? Is it not Welsh?
That's your country.
Is she?
Sarah Millican, yeah, she's British. She's English.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is she English?
Yes.
I was thinking she might be from York. I couldn't quite work it out, to be totally honest with you.
A little bit, she's like small, she's all saying like, these sounds, but yeah, she's English.
Really?
Yeah.
My bad. Time out.
That's totally
Really?
fine, yeah. And she's hilarious, I love her.
Yeah, no, she was good fun.
You've noticed there was some little subtitles under,
Yes?
and some words missing.
Yeah, because you can't understand.
No, I
No,
can
because you can't,
understand.
because I can't.
Really?
I struggle to understand her.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go back a little bit, and we will try to catch what exactly she's saying on, because those are expressions and idioms, and I would like us to work on them a little bit.
Okay, nice.
All right.
But I've recently been invited to more weddings, and I went to one a few months ago and it was lovely. And instead of having a wedding cake, they had a spiral cake stand that had cupcakes all the way around and a massive cupcake on the top that I sort of had my
I
eye
think
on.
she's from Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's in the northern region of
All
England.
right. So guys, if you know where Sarah Millican is from, or you are guessing, write in the comments under where she's from exactly, where her accent is from. All right. They had the cake that I sort of had my, what she said?
And a massive
Eyes on,
cupcake
eyes on.
the top that I sort of had my eye on.
Ion.
Yes. What is this an expression? I have my eye on.
It's when you're wanting something, you desire to have it. So
You're kind of like,
yeah, you're thinking, right, I've
I'm
got-
watching this, like,
yeah, I've got eyes on the prize. I'm looking for that one.
It's another expression, actually.
Eyes on the prize. To keep attention on what you are trying to achieve, even when it's difficult.
Keep your eyes on the prize, Jack. Eyes on the prize.
Thor, I got eyes on the prize.
A, B, or C. You have 3 variations to choose the meaning of this expression. We've just said it, but just for you to help us to understand. Observe, fancy, blink. Yearn for, look after, want. Or watch, long for, desire.
C. Watch, long for, and desire.
Yes. So in A, there is one word that doesn't belong to the description. Which one?
Blink.
Blink. Observe can describe this expression.
Yeah.
Fancy can describe this expression, but blink doesn't describe this.
Correct.
Blink is like, blink with the eye. Yearn for, look after, and want. Which word doesn't belong to this line?
Look after.
Look after. Great. So what look after means?
To look after is to care for something or someone. You're looking to care.
To care after kids, to
Yeah.
take care after your place, or something like that, right? So these 2 words don't belong. The rest to fully, totally describe this expression, right? Okay, then there is another phrase with a bad word, but we are all grown-ups over here. Let's hear it.
When I was eventually right, I went over to the cake stand, I picked a cake, my boyfriend was behind me, he did the same, my friend's wife, 4 of us picked our cakes, went back to our seats, smug as fuck that we'd missed the queue.
What is she saying?
She's smug as fuck.
Yes.
It's like an
Smug
amazing.
as fuck. This is an amazing expression, guys.
That is priceless.
Yes, and she's like, mwah, mwah, smug as fuck. So what this expression means exactly?
Okay, so when you're smug about something, it's like it's like you believe you've had like a victory. You're like, something's happened, or you've gained something, or you've had a victory in your day, and it's that feeling of winning. It's like
Feeling of winning and satisfaction, yeah?
Yeah, but like to add it, satisfaction's a great way of putting it. I think what's the best way to describe it?
Okay, you have ABC, maybe it can help you. You can choose one.
Okay. Definitely A would be being overly pleased.
Yes. We are moving to the end of the story.
Okay, nice.
The groom came over later and I said, I'm really sorry, but I think we might have jumped the gun on the cakes. And he said, don't worry, when I put the photos up on Facebook, I'm going to tag every gap with your fucking name.
Jump the gun. To do something too soon, especially without thinking carefully about it.
But don't jump the gun yet, miss.
Good.
Maybe you shouldn't jump the gun just yet, Coop.
Okay, so he says, I'm gonna tag every gap with your name, yes? So because she took the cupcakes and they were missing. So what it is to tag someone? I've been always advising people to change their phones into English language. It will help you guys to enlarge your vocabulary incredibly, believe me. Like you will see new words all the time, every day, and you will remember them. When you go to Instagram, Facebook, or whatsoever, it will ask you, would you like to tag a friend?
Yes.
Right? So even by this, you can understand and learn the new vocabulary. So what it means to tag people?
So it's to link it to somebody. So to tag is to, you're connecting it to somebody else's profile, or you're tagging it to a business, for example. Say me and Olga, if you took a picture of us now, we could also tag Riyadh as a location.
And she says, I would tag your name for the every gap. Yeah.
Okay.
So what is the word gap? What she means? Because a lot of people don't know this word.
So a gap is like when something is missing.
Yeah, so it's like an empty place on an empty spot.
Yeah. Like for example, I have a small gap between my teeth.
He does, yeah. Do you want to do braces? Or it's a big fashion right now. Everyone is doing braces.
Well, yeah, because everybody's got the masks on because of COVID. Yeah. No, I kind of feel like I thought about it when I was younger, but actually now I'm kind of like,
it's me. That's my
it is.
way.
And
yes.
it's not. I don't even know it's there, so I'm not conscious of it being there. But
I don't even know it's there. I don't care.
No, I think like it's.
No, you look good. You look good. Yeah, you look good. It's not nothing.
I'm comfortable with my skin.
Amazing. Okay, Yella.
Catch the accent. Number 3.
Trevor, brah. Trevor Noah. Massacre. Man, you're making us proud, no? Yeah, man, you're doing big things for us, but brother, can I ask you a favor, no? Don't lose your accent, no? Don't lose your accent. Yeah, when you come back from the States, you mustn't come back talking funny, okay? Please, brother. If you lose your accent, don't come back. Just threaten me? What does that mean, if you lose your accent?
Can we watch it again?
Yes, sure. So this is an amazing comedian. He's become super popular. He's doing great things, and he's one of the best qualities that I find in him. He can copy almost every accent of the world. Amazing. That's why I picked him. At the beginning, he is talking with an accent, actually, of his own country.
Okay.
So?
Okay.
Yeah, when you come back from the States, you mustn't come back talking funny, okay? Please, brother. If you lose your accent, don't come back. Just threaten me.
We have at work one guy who's talking very similar, but slower.
South African.
Yes.
Do you know what I love? South Africans are cool, chilled out people. I've got a lot of South African.
Yeah, me too.
I love the accent too. I think it's really cool. There's a lot of heritage from the Dutch and and the British. What's their language they speak?
They speak Afrikaans.
Afrikaans.
Yeah, they speak Afrikaans, which is very similar to Dutch.
Yes, exactly.
And, sounds like Germany.
I don't want South Africans to think I'm not South African. I don't think to think I've forgotten something. This is my home. Because I love accents. I really do. I love accents. I like learning languages, and so obviously accents are a byproduct of that. I learn in restaurants. That's a safe place to start. I was inspired by French restaurants.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair enough. Yeah, whenever I go to a French restaurant, I was always fascinated by the fact that people would order food in a French accent. I never understood why. And then change their accent when they order. Come in talking normally.
So guys, we are working in the French restaurant, and a lot of Arabs who are coming to us ordering food in the French language and French accent.
Yeah, 100%.
Why? I don't understand. Why? Do you know, guys, why? If you know, just explain, please, in the comments why people are doing that. What's your opinion?
Maybe they're challenging themselves just to try the new language, also to sort of fit into the surroundings.
The guests are asking me, do you have entrecote? I'm like, yeah, we do have ribeye. No, ribeye is not entrecote. Guys, just for those who don't know, entrecote is ribeye but in French.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. You're really going to enjoy it. It's so beautiful. Yeah, stunning. You have to have the dessert. Oh, good evening. How are you, sir? We definitely for main's going to have the filet mignon. And for dessert, we're going to go with the crème brûlée. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, you're going to love it. Like, why are you doing that? I never understood. I was like, why? Because it's not like the French are going to return the favor. There's no French people sitting in our restaurants in South Africa looking at the menu like...
Amazing.
So for the table, we can order some starter portion with share something, no? Okay. Could we please have one serving of the boerewors? That's not gonna happen.
Amazing how he does the French, right?
I love the instant switch.
He says, what was the order in the restaurant, you remember? What did people said? Filet mignon.
Yeah, filet
What
mignon.
is filet mignon?
It's a steak.
Yeah, but what part of the steak? If entrecote is ribeye, so filet mignon is what?
The filet.
It's tenderloin.
Is it?
Yeah. And the dessert.
1-0 Olga. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And the dessert, the famous crème brûlée.
Yeah. Crème brûlée.
He's ordering what he said in the end, do you remember?
Oh, I do not know what you ordered in Africa.
That's the name of the South African dish, super popular dish.
Could we please have one serving of the boerewors?
Okay, boerewors. It's a South African sausage for grilling. Afrikaans language was influenced by Dutch, as you said. So basically, boer means farmer and wors sausage.
Oh, nice.
Catch the accent. Number 4.
Dude at Best Buy gonna decide I don't need a bag with my purchase. You just have an iPhone case. I figure you could just pop that open. No, I ain't popping shit. You put it in a bag. What do you need a bag for? I understand what you need a bag. Wasteful, recycle. Don't you care about the earth?
American accent.
Yeah, that's typical American accent. It's easy to get because we watch a lot of American TV shows and movies and songs. So, but this guy is a typical black American accent.
Oh, so this has nothing to do with the earth. I'm a black man in America. I gotta leave the store with a bag, bro. It's about safety.
So he's actually making fun of the serious situation in the United States. He went to iPhone store and he's afraid to walk out, you know.
I'm black. I don't get the luxury of just walking out with shit in my hand. That is a roll of the dice. That is a horrifying day. If I would know, not only do I need that bag, bitch, I need that receipt.
There was also one idiom over there.
Yes.
If you've noticed.
I did.
Have you caught it? Have you got it?
Yeah, roll of the dice.
What it means?
So a roll of the dice is an expression used to gamble. You know, to take a risk, to take a chance.
Yes. So what is the dice exactly? Maybe people know the word roll, but they don't understand the dice, so they can't connect this expression together. You know?
So dice is, well, die, because dice is 2, die is 1. It has 6 sides to it. It's a cube.
So usually you have them 2 in your hands. You shake, you throw, and then you have the number, and then you move. A, B, C. A pleasant action, a risky attempt to do or achieve something, uncertain move.
Do you know, I actually think it's a combination of B and C. No, it's not. I know the correct. I know if we're saying it's 100%, it's 100% B.
Yes. So I do specifically like similar answers.
Yeah, understood.
I did the quiz with Mr. Kieran, the French speaker.
Yeah.
It was about the movie Death at a Funeral. It's very nice to see how the guys are guessing the meanings. So it's a risky attempt to do something or achieve something. You never know how it.
Yeah, you don't know what the outcome will be.
American accent is gone.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. Ching.
Yeah. Bing, bing, bing.
Catch the accent. Number 5.
And he was like, yeah, no, Vlad, don't worry, the guy's got to be at 3 o'clock, okay? You meet them, you tell me, after that you go to the package, we call. Don't worry, Vlad, no, listen. Двайчно да регеш ночи, е? Да, дижнитно, видачно да ревот, жетна да гечна, че до доч динардич.
Russian.
Of course.
Yes.
That's the Russian accent, recognizable everywhere, and it's not just harshness of the language, it's also the pronunciation of the sounds. So we pronounce sounds much harder. We don't have these diphthongs like you have in English language. O, A, O, you know. Our letters is A, O, U, E, I. That's it. What do you think about Russian language and Russian accent?
It sounds quite heavy, quite harsh.
So that's why like we learn all these sounds. But the thing is, if you don't practice talking, and not only talking, listening, the more you listen how the people sound, the more you will try to, you know, to repeat. Teachers, you can practice it with your kids for pronunciation. Now we have all the equipment for that. Put the voice message, ask the kids to write the voice, to do the voice message in WhatsApp or Telegram or which application you use, Viber, for them to listen to themselves, the way they sound. And you can do it in a group, you know, and discuss which letters has been pronounced in a wrong way. And you can even do it in a very funny way between each other, like to let them listen to how they talk. But don't lose your accent, okay? Don't lose your accent.
No.
As
Be proud of where you're from.
Yeah, be proud.
I'm not afraid of the Russian language, just the accent. In fact, to me, the Russian language just sounds like someone's playing a vinyl backwards. That's all I hear. It sounds like someone took a DJ of English and they were just there like, yeah, don't worry, Vlad, the guy's got to be there, 3 o'clock, okay? Yeah, bring the package, don't worry about that. Нет, ведь ночь get вот на жет, a bit Russian. That's what I'm hearing.
Do you have the same feeling?
Yeah, this.
Like it's backwards, like talking backwards.
Catch the accent. Number 6.
All right, Raj, here's what you're gonna do. Get in that field and pick that cotton. No, I can't do that. This is not good. No. let me tell you what we'll do.
Brilliant. It's an Indian accent.
Yes, it's well-known Indian accent. Very good, very nice. So also in the countries that we are working, it's a lot of Indians. Actually, they are everywhere. I believe a lot of them are in Great Britain.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of. How they sound in Great Britain? Do they have their accent, or they are talking like mostly like British people?
Mixed. I think,
yeah.
definitely.
Because India was the British colony, so they have a huge connection, and British schools and Indians actually speak English very well, most of them. Okay, so let's listen to the end of the story.
I need to let you guys in on a secret. Indian people, we know what we sound like. You know what I mean? We know what the accent sounds like. We don't actually need you to remind us, all right? We know it's not a cool accent. You know what I mean? You're never going to see two Indian guys in a club going, hey man, don't we sound cool?
I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was good.
Right?
Good fun.
Good fun. So, because you are the native speaker and you are trying to learn a new language right now, it's your new experience. What do you think? What is the best way for non-native speaker to catch the language?
I think the best way is to try and communicate as much as you can with native speakers.
But okay, you know, for example, let's say 10,000 words, yeah, like the basic, and then you are going into the environment and like, let's say 70% you don't understand what people are saying. So how to build this?
The number one, the sooner you learn the foundation and the basic language, an increased percentage of what somebody is saying in a sentence, and then you might only have to pick up on one or two words that you don't understand. But I think the most important thing is to ask questions. What does that word you just said? Ask them, and then they might give you. They will either explain that word to you, or give you,
or show you pictures,
show you pictures, or give you maybe another word that means the same, or a simplified version of that word, which will then allow you to increase your vocabulary. And I think it's, for me, when I've been learning Arabic, is that repetition. Repetition. Oh God, I can't say it. What's going on? But yes, it's all about. I think once, if you know, it's like anything. If you want to master something, you have to put in the time. You have to put in the effort, and you have to keep doing it, because once the more you do something, the further it is ingrained in your memory, and once you get it past a certain point, you won't forget it. And I think lastly, surround yourself with people in certain situations where you're happy to be corrected. For someone correcting me on the spot, and I ask them to, you know, this isn't maybe what you want in all social situations, but ones that you feel comfortable in, I think you should say to the supportive people around you, guys, please, if I'm not saying something correctly, please just give me that little correction, or
don't be ashamed of making mistakes.
No, 100%.
It's normal. It's okay. It's totally fine, and everyone understands. So thing number one is to get as many words as possible, to enlarge your vocabulary, to understand more and more how to do it. Songs, lyrics, little books, simple books. Turn your phones, your computers, whatever you are in the connection with every day, turn into another language and try to understand what it means. Go for the grammar, but at least basic, just the grammar basic, because without grammar it's very difficult to understand the meaning, because the words change the meaning within the grammar. And surround yourself with as many English speakers as possible. That's why I promised myself that my English practice would not include any translation. I want you guys to value your time when you are doing the English practice. That's why my videos don't contain any translation or whatsoever, just the English subtitles down. So I value your time. I hope you will understand. I hope you liked my superhero today, Mr. George from Great Britain, who is here to help you to improve your skills with fun and nice way.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Anytime.
So subscribe to the channel if you'd like to continue with us to improve your skills, and have a great day.
See you.
See you.
Have
Bye
fun.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, George. You've been amazing.
There you go. Yeah, I'll do another one. That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.